Sweet potatoes are presented as providing 438% of your daily vitamin A needs from a single medium potato. That's an impressive number, and the vitamin A comes from beta-carotene, which the body converts as needed. This as-needed conversion is actually an important safety mechanism. Unlike preformed vitamin A from animal sources, you can't really overdose on beta-carotene from sweet potatoes. Your skin might turn slightly orange if you eat excessive amounts, but it's not dangerous. The vitamin C content is noted at 37% of daily value, plus various B vitamins and vitamin E. But what really interests me is the claim about fiber preventing blood sugar spikes despite natural sweetness. Sweet potatoes do contain 4 grams of fiber per medium potato, which is decent. However, let's be realistic about their glycemic impact. Sweet potatoes have a glycemic index that varies considerably depending on preparation method. A baked sweet potato can actually cause a significant blood sugar spike in some people, particularly those with insulin resistance or diabetes. The suggestion that fiber prevents spikes is oversimplified. Yes, fiber slows digestion somewhat, but these are still a high-carbohydrate food. For someone managing diabetes, the recommendation to eat sweet potatoes 2 to 3 times weekly without any mention of portion control or blood sugar monitoring is potentially problematic. Here's where the advice gets interesting. You're told to always pair sweet potatoes with olive oil because vitamin A is fat-soluble and requires fat for absorption. This is accurate, but it also adds calories. A medium sweet potato has about 100 calories. Add olive oil and you're easily over 200 calories for what's being presented as a simple vegetable side dish. For someone watching their caloric intake, this matters. The recommendation to eat the skin for extra fiber and nutrients is sound, but it assumes the sweet potatoes haven't been treated with chemicals or pesticides. Conventionally grown sweet potatoes might accumulate pesticide residues in the skin. Should you buy organic? That's an added expense not everyone can afford. The suggestion to use sweet potatoes as a base for grain bowls topped with legumes, greens, and tahini dressing sounds nutritious and trendy, but let's acknowledge the time and skill required. You're roasting sweet potatoes, preparing legumes, washing and preparing greens, making tahini dressing. This isn't a quick weeknight meal for most people. Cold sweet potatoes forming resistant starch is mentioned as having additional metabolic benefits. Resistant starch can indeed feed beneficial gut bacteria and may improve insulin sensitivity. But the research on resistant starch is still evolving, and the benefits, while promising, shouldn't be overstated. The mention of purple and white varieties offering different antioxidant profiles is accurate. Purple sweet potatoes contain anthocyanins, which are powerful antioxidants. But these varieties aren't available everywhere, and when they are available, they're often more expensive. What concerns me is the overall framing of sweet potatoes as this perfect food that's naturally sweet and needs minimal seasoning. While they are nutritious, presenting them as a solution to satisfy sweet cravings might not work for everyone. The sweetness in a sweet potato is nothing like the sweetness in a dessert, and suggesting they're interchangeable could set people up for disappointment. The combination of vitamins A and C for immune support is highlighted, especially during cold and flu season when winter squashes are in season. But let's be honest, no food is going to prevent you from getting sick. Good nutrition supports overall health, but it's not a magic shield against illness.